Discipline. How often do you try to create a routine for yourself or tell yourself to get into a pattern which you have created in order to benefit your life or your current situation, but yet countlessly fail? How often do you tell yourself you're going to wake up at a certain time in the morning and end up waking up 2 hours later or an hour later? How often do you tell yourself that you don't want to eat junk food, but find yourself eating a burger or McDonald's? Gentlemen, today we are going to discuss discipline. What is discipline? Discipline is basically controlled behavior. That is what discipline is. Now that we understand that discipline is controlled behavior, how can we learn to control our own behaviors so that they may be beneficial to our future or towards an activity that we are partaking in? First off, we must understand what behavior we are working with. Once we understand the behavior we are working with, then we can learn to control that behavior in order for it to have a benefit towards our lives. An example can be following a routine consistently. Now, that's a behavior that we want to learn or to cultivate within our pattern or daily lives. So we've become aware of this behavior. We know that this is the type of behavior that it is. Now, one important thing that we must do is understand why we need to cultivate that behavior. Why do we want to bring upon this behavior towards our lives? When you ask yourself, where is it do you feel that you lack discipline? If you feel that you lack discipline in your eating habits, then find out why you feel the need to have discipline with your eating habits. Why do you want to stop eating unhealthy food? Once you've cultivated or come up with a reason why, then you need to work with that reason and have a strong enough reason for you to partake in the activity or the behavior which you want to partake in. Now, the trouble is that most of us don't want to be disciplined because of the reason why we choose to be disciplined. Our reasoning is not enough for us to get to that point of repeatedly going for an action. Let's look back into war times. Soldiers are known to be very disciplined individuals. They are known to be very disciplined people. Now, you might ask yourself, how come soldiers are disciplined people? These are human beings who are being prepared for war. Human beings who are being prepared to go into a battle and either come out alive or either come out dead. That is the reality of their situation. Now, if they lack discipline within a certain activity, or if they don't control their certain behaviors, they may end up costing their own lives or the lives of their partners or teammates, which can be very daunting upon them, their families, and their country, right? Now, think as a soldier. You're going to war. Why are you fighting this battle? I'm fighting this battle because I'm doing this for my country. Now, why are you holding the gun the way that you're holding it? I'm holding the gun the way that I'm holding it because I need to survive. I need to make sure that this mission is completed the right way. Now, do you see the reasoning? The reasoning is either life or death. Now, what you need to do in order to work with this type of reasoning is to have your own kind of reasoning, which can be far-fetched from the bad side to the good side. How do we do this? So a soldier goes into war thinking, if they don't act the right way, if they don't behave the right way, then their whole country is going to lose the war or their whole team is going to be eliminated. If they do act the right way, they're going to end the war or they're going to win the war, the battle, and it'll be victory. So it's either a win or a loss. That's how you need to live your life in order for you to be disciplined. You need to realize that every single act that you're doing is either a terrible loss or an extremely wonderful victory. Now, how can we do this? Let's begin an exercise. I need you to grab a journal or a piece of paper or something you can write down your notes, somewhere where you can deliver your thoughts. Now think about an activity that requires discipline, something that you have been struggling with for a very long time, something that you have been meaning to partake in for a very long time. What example are we going to use? We are going to use the example of going to the gym. Why do you want to go to the gym? If your reasoning is, I want to go to the gym so that I can look better and have beautiful women looking at me, then that's not an enough reason for you to go to the gym, because your brain can easily just tell you that, look, all you need is money or good clothes for women to look at you. Now you need a much stronger reason for your brain to actually partake in that activity. This is now your duty for you to do. I'm going to give you my own reasoning why I go to the gym. I go to the gym so that I can gain mental clarity. If I don't have mental clarity, then I won't be able to speak in these videos in a clear way with clarity. And if I don't speak in a clear way with clarity, then you are not going to understand what I'm saying. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, then you might click off this video. And if you click off this video, then I won't get any viewers. And if I don't get any viewers, then what am I doing? Right? So you see how you've created a chain of thoughts, right? Just like the last video, we spoke about the foundation of thought of a given activity, right? The foundation of thought of a given goal, mindset, or whatever it is that you have your foundation of thought for. So your reasoning must be strong enough for you to be able to do that activity. Once you have a strong enough reason for the activity you're trying to put in place, the next step would be to embody yourself with the identity of that specific activity. You can no longer identify yourself with that past self that was not partaking in that specific activity. Before I went to the gym, I would identify myself as a person who doesn't like going to the gym, as a person who doesn't generally go to the gym. And once I started going to the gym, I began to identify myself as a person who goes to the gym. These are the kind of things I say. I'm the type of person that goes to the gym. I enjoy going to the gym. Working out is easy. Those are the kind of things that I say to myself. And I continuously feed myself with these type of thoughts, these type of foundations of thoughts. And I identify myself with this being, with this type of person. You need to identify yourself with the type of person that does whatever activity that they do. I'm the type of person that wakes up in the morning, because when I wake up in the morning, I have more time and it's more productive for me. Because when I'm more productive, I get to have more time to spend time with my family, with my parents. I can speak to my parents. I can tell them how my day has been going. Because when I share moments like that with my parents and my family, I feel very good. Because when I feel good, I become more productive and have a good night's sleep. And when I have a good night's sleep, I wake up early in the morning. You've created a beautiful chain of positive events, and you have a powerful enough reason for you to partake in that activity or specific behavior. Sit down and ask yourself why you partake in some of the behaviors that you don't like. Why do you eat junk food if you eat junk food? Why don't you want to eat junk food if you don't want to eat junk food? Why do you scroll on social media platforms after bedtime? Why do you want to stop scrolling after bedtime on social media platforms? You must have a strong enough reason why you want to do these activities or why you want to embody this behavior within yourself. Once you have a powerful enough reason why you are doing what you are doing, then you embody yourself with that identity. And once you have embodied yourself with that identity, it's game over. It's a snap. Right, gentlemen, I will leave you here. Share this with anyone that you feel this video will be beneficial to them. We need more gentlemen like yourselves to understand what they are truly capable of. And remember, never be afraid to be too manly. Peace.